shout out to Amy for breaking this news and dropping it over on X. Again, if you don't follow Amy on X, make sure you do that at IAMYLEIGH on X. The link to her X account will be in the chat and will be in the description. What is going on here? Singer David has a tattoo matching the body of a girl found in his Tesla. What? Yes, you read that right. What does Amy say? Singer David has a tattoo on his finger with the letters shh. And the young girl's body found in his Tesla has the same tattoo. Yes. Hey, let's go ahead and get into the story because we've got some breaking news here in this story. Just broke about a couple hours ago from TMZ. So what happened with this singer David? Now we have the LAPD searching his home near the site of the abandoned Tesla. Items are seized. We're going to give you guys a background on this. All right. The case involving a chopped up teen found in a Tesla belonging to singer David is intensifying. Yes, you heard that right. Los Angeles police searched the home in the affluent neighborhood where the car was abandoned. According to ABC7, a swarm of police officers spent several hours at a Hollywood Hills home Wednesday night and seized a computer, among other items, from the residents. For the moment, it is unclear whether the evidence is connected to David's Tesla. As TMZ reported, the decomposed and dismembered body of the girl found in the front trunk of the Tesla owned by David has been identified as Celeste Rivas. Wow, that's so sad. The Tesla was abandoned in the Hollywood Hills neighborhood and was impounded 2 weeks ago. An odor emanating from the vehicle in a Hollywood tow yard prompted the discovery of the body in the car on September 8th. If you have a body in your car, why? Why would you let it sit in the tow yard? I mean, was he just hoping? I don't know what was going on here. Again, we don't know what went down in this situation. I mean, somebody could have just thought that was a good place to dump the body. But again, there's a lot of extenuating circumstances leading up to this that caused you to believe David was involved. What could that be? TMZ got a tip last week that Celeste was the victim, and we contacted her mother. The mother said Celeste had a boyfriend named David. Oh, and she was suspicious because police had said the victim had a tattoo on her right index finger. The mother said her daughter had the same tattoo. When we then contacted LAPD's Robbery Homicide Division and gave them the mom's name and phone number. So look at TMZ solving crimes out here. That is amazing. And some of y'all were asking about where were the parents in this? Well, the parents apparently, they listened to the daughter. The daughter said, "Hey, I have a boyfriend named David." He said, "Oh, that's nice, honey." And they went on about their day. Yikes. TMZ discovered David also has a tattoo on his right index finger. David canceled his show in Seattle Wednesday night. We believe he flew to LA Wednesday morning. Okay, well, let's see what happened initially. Let's go back. So we're going to rewind a little bit so you guys can get an idea of what's going down with this case. David and the victim have matching tattoos. So what happened here? The singer David has a tattoo on his finger with the letter shh, and the young girl's body found in his Tesla has the same tattoo on his finger. As TMZ reported, the body has now been identified as 15-year-old. You heard that right. Yes. Celeste. Authorities said she had a tattoo on her index finger with the letters SHHH ... David's tattoo is also on his right index finger, and she had been missing since, does this say how long she had been missing for? She was last seen last April 5th. And she hadn't even turned, oh my gosh. So she would have just turned 15. She was 13 at the time she went missing. She was about to turn 14. Oh man. TMZ spoke with the Celeste moms last week, and she told us about her daughter's tattoo, adding it was in red ink. The mom says Celeste had been missing for more than a year, but she was suspicious of the Tesla discovery because she said Celeste's boyfriend's name was David. We're going to get into TMZ reporting here shortly. TMZ contacted LAPD's robbery homicide division and forwarded the contacting information for Celeste's mom. And there's a picture of the tattoo on Rihanna. I don't know what that's about. The tattoo is not unique. Rihanna popularized it when she put the tattoo on her right index finger back in 2008. Lindsay Lohan, Lily Allen, and others have the same tattoo. As for David, we looked at photos back in April through the beginning of August 2024, and he did not have the tattoo. What? Guys, this is not looking good for David. The first photo where you see the tattoo on David is from September of last year, which is 4 months after Celeste disappeared. This ain't great. David has been on tour for a while and has been in LA for more than a month. Police have not revealed who was driving the Tesla before it was left at the Hollywood street and impounded on September 5th. The vehicle had not been reported stolen. Police have not said if they have a suspect. We reached out to David's rep, who said they did not want to interfere with the ongoing police investigation, so they would not comment. Let's hear from TMZ. What the heck is going on here? This is insane.
A lot to get to today.
Jeez.
We have been telling you about a body parts found in the trunk of a Tesla owned by the singer David. We now know who the victim is in this case, and there are a lot of twists and turns.
Yes, the victim, as it turns out, is a 15-year-old girl named Celeste Rivas. And Celeste Rivas had gone missing about a year ago. Now, how we got that information that she had gone missing
insane.
Came just days after police reported finding the body parts in this Tesla.
So we should say that this girl apparently had either run away or disappeared.
Yes.
Like you said, it was a year ago, April. So the police have identified her, but here's one of the twists. Last Wednesday, right after the car was found, we got a tip
David
that
is 20,
this
I believe.
body may be that of Celeste's. We got in touch with Celeste's mother, and the mother told us, man, because what the police had come out with was that the girl had a tattoo on her right index finger that said S.
Even before they could find out her name, they obviously had the body parts and they released some information.
And it was on her index finger. It said SHHH with 3 dots or 4 dots, and that's all we knew. The mother told us that my daughter had a tattoo on her right index finger that said the same thing, and that the tattoo, she told us, in fact, Anakin, she only spoke Spanish, so Anakin spoke to her.
She did.
And she said that she had a boyfriend.
That's right, that she had a boyfriend and his name was David. And the mother never really got in contact with David, like she never saw him.
She didn't know who the David was.
She had heard of him. And it seemed like the last time that she had seen her daughter was when she had gone out with David.
So I want to know, again, I am not blaming the parents at all. So let me be clear about that. I want to know how long the parents knew their 13-year-old daughter had a boyfriend named David and didn't see this guy once. I mean, she was 13 years old, still a baby. Come on, man. Y'all.
So we called LAPD robbery homicide, and we gave them the information. We gave them the mother's phone number. We gave them her name, obviously, and also told the detective that she had told us about the tattoo. We added the fact that it was red, which they hadn't.
Right, so they hadn't said that. They had not released that information.
And the detective was, poker faced, or
that's what they have to do,
and just said thank you very much, and that was it until today, when they now have identified the girl as the girl who is the girl of that woman.
Right, the daughter of that woman.
Right.
So there's another twist with that tattoo.
Yes.
A very interesting one in some photos that we found of David.
Correct.
Now, we should say that David has been on
This is
tour
crazy.
during all of this. He
Hasn't
left
canceled any of his shows.
had
Until
not.
until
tonight.
his one tonight.
Had not.
Tonight.
Had been on a tour, and in fact, just last night performed in Seattle. And police had they have not named him a person of interest, not named him a suspect. They just know that the car belongs to him. Now, the photos that we found of David and a tattoo that he has
This is
is
not
very,
looking
very
good.
interesting.
So we found photos from last September where he has on his pointer finger of his right hand
The same finger as hers.
The same exact finger, the exact same tattoo. It's in black, so it's not red ink, but
Y'all believe in coincidences? I've never seen this tattoo before. And I've definitely been following Rihanna since 2008. I don't remember seeing or hearing about this tattoo specifically.
and I do want to be fair. Obviously, we're not insinuating anything here. The tattoo it was very popular though.
It's a tattoo
So-
that Rihanna made popular in 2008.
2008.
And a bunch of
SHHH.
SHHH,
Lindsay Lohan had
a bunch
one.
of celebrities.
Yeah.
A ton of people get it because you do this, so it makes sense why it would be on that finger. But it is interesting that he has the exact same tattoo.
The LAPD Homicide Division is investigating this case. They still have
This
not
is-
said
this
it's a murder.
deep.
Correct. Meaning that
Well, they
don't-
haven't-
they don't know the cause of death.
They-
Obviously, yes, the body was dismembered and was, where the parts were in a bag that was in the Tesla, but they don't know what the cause of
we don't
death
want
is.
to seem
And again, this is an ongoing investigation, as David's rep said. So we're going to find out more information about this situation. I mean, we don't know how close David was to where this car was taken at the time. He may have an alibi. We don't know what the cause of death was. Again, would it be a coincidence that she and David share a tattoo and her mom said she had a boyfriend named David and she disappears? Yeah, I'm kind of not buying that as a coincidence. All right. I don't really believe in coincidences anyway. But with that being said, that doesn't necessarily mean David was the one that, deleted her. So we'll still have to wait and see.
dumb to you guys that we're saying, well, people are saying, of course it's a murder. I mean, theoretically, it could be a body where somebody died and then they did it after the fact, which
Right.
would not be murder.
But
we don't know.
The part that, why would you do that?
Right.
Right. If someone fell down the stairs and broke their neck in an accident, why would you
Right.
dismember the body?
Right. So that's what we know right now.
Yes. And then, so the latest thing about David, as we said, police have not named him, but we do know that he canceled for the first time since all of this has been going on. He canceled a show. He had another one scheduled in Seattle tonight, but venues.
It was weird to
that's
me that
been
he was kind of going
canceled.
off on this tour to begin with. Like if I'm traveling the country and there's a dead body found in a car I own,
I agree.
probably would want to get home and kind of try to figure out what exactly happened.
But we should also say the way this car was discovered, that it was parked up in the Hollywood Hills, and just
Left there for 3 days.
And if it's left for more than 3 days, it can be towed as an abandoned vehicle.
a lot
And
of
that's exactly what
circumstantial
happened. It was
evidence.
towed to a police tow yard, and the staff there smelled something rank, opened the trunk, and discovered the body in
Right.
a bag, body parts in a bag. Now,
Jeez.
Teslas are
Have a lot
very
of technology.
sophisticated cars.
Right.
And there have got to be pictures, you would think, because there are
the
pictures.
cameras all over it, and we know that the Tesla has a lot of information. There's data that police can get. They'd actually have to subpoena Tesla to get that information. As
sure
this
they will.
investigation is rolling along, that's something that they are going to do if they haven't already.
You could at least see.
I agree. That is a weird thing that he didn't check in on the car again. Maybe he was letting somebody else borrow it and something happened. But there seems to be a lot of circumstantial evidence and definitely something that could implicate David. Y'all let me know what you think about this in the comments and in the chat.